Hi guys, it's Lynette. Today is December 12th. It's a Wednesday. I had my third full cycle of chemotherapy, the full Farinox protocol. Did okay up until around 4:30, then the shitty started to set in. Feels like poo. In about an hour, I'm gonna go for a walk. I don't want to go by myself, so I'm waiting for Chris to wake up so we can go together, just in case I get dizzy, because sometimes I have like a little bit of lightheadedness. Sorry I seem a little slow. That tends to happen whenever I get my chemo. It's my brain's kind of everywhere. Kind of hard to focus. I guess it's a thing. I don't know. I don't feel barfy, thankfully, and I ate like a savage. Literally. I had breakfast this morning before chemo, and then I had an applesauce and some mandarin orange wedges for a snack in between. Then for lunch, I haven't had red meat in months, and I was really craving an In-N-Out burger, which is probably not the healthiest thing for me, but I order it protein style with no salt. I had that, and then I had an animal fry, and I had a bowl of chicken noodle soup from Panera. Yeah, I ate all of that. I guess because of the steroid pills, my appetite hasn't suffered. I just wish I'd be able to hold on to weight, because I'm going to need it for this surgery that's coming up. This one seems to be emptying a little faster than my last one, so that's good. Maybe? I don't know. I think that's it. I don't feel like crying this time. First full dose, I really felt I cried. I didn't feel, I actually cried. Don't feel like doing it this time around, and I think it's because I know this one that I bring home, the 5FU, that's the Porta chemo. I think this is the bastard that really beats the shit out of the cancer. So I'm dealing. Oof, my springs are coming out. As you can see, I haven't gone bald. It's thinning out. My hair's thinning out a little bit, but it's not like whenever I brush it I see a bunch falling off. I have some coming out, but not anything that is shocking. But you know, if it gets to a point where my hair does start falling out, I'm just gonna shave my head. I'm lucky enough to have a decent shaped head. And being a special effects makeup artist, it's going to give me a lot of options. So I am going to take those lemons and make lemonade out of them and just have fun with some special effects makeup. Hell, I may even have my oldest son airbrush different patterns on my head daily. Well, not daily, he probably wouldn't do that, but he's an incredible artist, and I might just allow him to do some fun and funky shit on my bald head, so we'll see. But yeah, so far so good. Still got my curlies. They're not straightening out either. I mean, well, this looks like it has, but I put some stuff in it to kind of adhere it to my head, so obviously that didn't work. But it's still curly as heck. I still got a tumbleweed when I let this thing go. So there's that. I Um, the last cycle, I had like some things that I was feeling in my mouth, and I thought, oh no, here come the mouth sores. Thankfully, I don't have them yet. Um, I'm not going to be shocked if that happens. I have the Biotine toothpaste and the Biotine mouthwash. And if they do start happening, I could ask my oncologist to prescribe me something called Magic Mouthwash that has lidocaine in it. And you're supposed to swish it around in your mouth about an hour before you want to eat, hour to an hour and a half before you want to eat, and it kind of numbs the pain that's going on in your mouth. I do drink, I don't know if this is what's helping, but I do drink warm lemon water when I'm getting my chemotherapy while I'm there, and for the first couple days because of the oxaliplatin that makes me sensitive to cold. So instead of just regular room temperature water, sometimes I drink the warm water with lemon to kind of mimic tea without the having to go to the bathroom every half an hour side effect. So maybe that's what's helping, I'm not sure. I'll pop a mint in my mouth, an Altoid spearmint, every now and then too, at chemo, only because sometimes you can taste certain medications they put through your IV, and it's nasty. But yeah, I think that's about it. Just want to keep you guys updated. I don't want to disappear and have you wondering what's going on. I'm going to try to be as consistent as possible. So I'm sitting by my tree because it makes me smile. I love my little tree. That little elf there kind of like expands. If I reach for it, this thing's gonna hurt. So, but you pull it down, it's kind of a spring effect. It makes me laugh. And you know, my cat Bean hasn't attacked anything on the tree. She loves laying underneath it, and I'm fine with that. But she's been really good. I'm proud of my little Bean. I may not make her suffer by wearing her Christmas dress this year. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, feeling a little junky, but I'm dealing. Tomorrow I'm sure it'll be a little worse than today. So I expect to probably be in bed most of the day, but I am really gonna try to get up and walk around. Tomorrow's Thursday. Usually I'm getting the porta chemo removed on Thursday, but because they bumped me a day, I'll have it removed on Friday. And then tonight, usually what's typical is tonight I'll have a hard time sleeping, and I don't think it's specifically in reference to the porta chemo. I think it's because of the steroid pills that they give me to avoid nausea. It's for anti-nausea. So tonight is kind of like I'm gonna try to eat another. It's in the room. Another one of those little squares, except one this time, not two, because I ain't trying to sit up high. Hopefully that'll work. So yeah. One thing that I might have read somewhere, I briefly read it, but I was in a position where I couldn't finish reading the whole thing, so I have to go back and research it, is that grapefruit juice may interact with certain types of chemotherapy. And I love grapefruit wedges. They help me keep my blood sugar down. I buy the ones in the store where it's just the wedges in the grapefruit juice with no sugar added. Those actually have been helping me keep my blood sugar down. I was taking, which I need to tell my doctor, I was taking a glipizide and one metformin pill in the morning, and then one metformin pill at night. But at night, instead of taking my metformin, I ate one of those little grapefruit wedge and juice things, and my blood sugar has been 111 and 114. So that's something to think about if you are diabetic, which I'm guessing you are because you have, if you're watching this because you have pancreatic cancer, you're most likely a diabetic because of the pancreas issues. So yeah, that was interesting, and I would much rather have grapefruit than take that stupid pill. I really don't want to take that pill anymore. But I want to make sure that my blood sugar is maintained. So yeah, one little bit of advice for anyone going through this: make sure you are taking your digestive enzymes. I take Creon. I take this one, and it helps me absorb nutrients from my food, but I take it before I eat every time. You miss one, you may end up with the squirts, and that's just terrible. Nobody likes the squirts. So yeah, Creon is helping me a lot. And I think that's it, guys. I think I say that a lot and then I ramble on about something else. Sorry for the delayed memory lapse, whatever. I tend to remember things when I say I'm gonna go. So, chemo brain, yay. I got about 5 or 6 days of this before it starts to clear up. One thing the nurses told me, see, here I go. One thing the nurses told me is drinking a lot of water will help flush that chemo through your body. So I am drinking as much as I possibly can, especially to stay hydrated, because this protocol is dehydrating. Now I'm done because I really need to go on a walk. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm still hanging in, still being positive. Definitely feeling like the poopy, but you know, if it's doing what it's doing, then it's doing what it's doing. So you guys take care, and I hope you have a great night, and thanks for watching. Bye.